The most valuable contribution a committee member can make to Intersect is to effectuate change. Most committees are stood up around specific challenges and problem sets, and the committee members get to make sure that if something needs to change, that happens.
So for me, that really is all about participating, and not just within, of course, the committee and the different working groups of the Civics Committee, but it's also participating in the governance discussions on Cardano.
You know, the biggest priority really is making sure that the open source model of Cardano is sustainable.
You need to be independent as a member. You have to have analytical rigor, clarity to make decisions, be vocal about it.
Would be bringing some sort of diverse skill set, as well as bringing a diverse region to the Growth and Marketing Committee.
The most valuable contribution a product committee member can make is an unbiased opinion, listening to all the parties around them and basically coming up with a vision and strategy that we can go forward as a community together without always putting their own bias into the situation.
What guidance would you offer to someone thinking about applying for the committee? If you're prepared to put in the work, stay impartial, and help turn diverse voices into clear, timely decision, then you should apply.
Piece of information that is important to keep in mind as you apply is the substantial time commitment to the open source committee that you'd have to make.
Is that they have the time available and the resources to actually participate. While it is nice and great to be part of the Civics Committee, that is just the first step, right, to get elected. But the second one is that you really have the time and also the energy to contribute meaningfully to what the Civics Committee is working on.
I would advise them to think about what it is they've been able to contribute to Cardano.
I would suggest you get familiar with projects on Cardano, what they're building, what problems that they have, and come to the table basically representing some of those projects.
I would say come in and listen in to the meetings.
What challenges best illustrate the mindset and skills a committee member needs? The most important mindset and skills a product committee member needs is listening. It's all about listening to the community. It's all about trying to take what their vision of it is and join it with what everyone else's vision is and come up with a cohesive vision and what the strategy is going to be to get to where we need to go next.
It's this willingness to compromise and the willingness to be able to move ahead with something, even if you maybe personally don't completely agree with it.
Two things, corralling and then just consensus.
I think that is really having a passion for growing this ecosystem.
Needs to be aware both of technical limitations and issues including security and sustainability of the blockchain, but also the needs and demands of various sectors of the community.
The ideal committee member is independent, analytical, pragmatic, diplomatic, and transparent.
What achievements or contributions are you most proud of during your time on the open source committee? The thing that I'm most proud of is the focus on the paid open source model.
Would be the community getting behind the vision and strategy we have.
I'm very proud that we socialized this to the greater Cardano community to get their opinion.
Is the progress that we've made over the last year towards a community-led, community-driven approach to Cardano governance.
I am still very proud of our effort and energy around the Community Hubs program.
To steward this Cardano Constitution process. So we worked hand in hand in the committee with the community, with outside experts on drafting this Cardano Constitution. And this was really one of the most meaningful things that I have done so far in my Cardano journey, and probably in my life, because when can you say you've been involved with drafting a constitution?